So today I just wanted to show you all the things that went into creating the app. And if you open up Unity, you can see basically what you see when you open the app, which is the two different buttons, create my Emory path and show my Emory path. And if we go down here, you can see the image that we pulled out from Google and that we're using in the background, and also the logo that we created for our app, Emory Paths. And I just really want to show here on the side as well all the different assets. Within the assets, you can find the different things that the little nodes and arrows that we used, and also all these little folders that we have with scripts and with the prefabs that you see up there, documents and all that. Place note, which I'm going to explain in a little bit, gives you a lot of these things and you can add on to them. And what I'm trying to find right now is the scripts that went into the specific scripts for the app, and here you go. And so all these different scripts are the ones that contain the code essential to the app. And if we open this one, for example, you can see down here, this one's about the nodes, and yeah, this one's trying to find like the shortest distance between the nodes. If you see the app, you're gonna understand a little bit more. And all of these basically have what's essential for the app to be running. Again, we did not code all of this. So you can start with a base code that place note gives you, and this is how we were able to create the app. And what I also want to point out is the scenes that we have. So again, create scene. This is the start new map function, and something really essential here, and I want to show you, is the not the main camera. Where is it? Oh, here, the place note camera manager, and it's the API key. So this API key is what we retrieved from the place note, and basically whoever has access to this API key is going to have access to the different maps and all the paths that we save. So anyone who has access to this API key is going to be able to use the app and all the saved paths into it. And another cool function, just to show you real quick, it says disable because we always have to disable this. It's basically, you can kind of see a little bit of preview of how it works. If this loads up, it's important that we disable it, because then if we don't, the app will go crazy. But there you go. Like basically that's what you're going to be seeing. Not entirely, but let me see if I can put it in 2D. It sometimes goes crazy on the 2D. But if you see those boxes going big and small, it's basically going to be the same as the arrows once we save the map. But I don't think that's not super essential to show you right now. Let's disable it before we go on with it. And yeah, so once we have all that, I really just wanted to show you real quick. But you can go to build settings to be able to export it to Xcode, and you got to make sure that's for iOS. We click on player settings, and here are some of the different, you can see up here, Emory Paths, that's the name of our app. And basically all of these things are, we shouldn't touch much of this. It's already all these other settings, they're already in it. We do want to make sure that we have some values in, for example here, camera and location description. But other than that, pretty much we don't want to touch all of this, but it is very important to make sure that it's all filled out. And once we select build, I just did it right here, it's gonna come up with this, and we're gonna wait for building list of references. That's basically compiling all of the scripts with the scenes that we created. And yeah, I guess that in the meantime, while we do this, oh, there we go. So once it builds, it's gonna create the folder, and we have here the Unity iPhone Xcode project. We can open that up into Xcode, and let's see. Basically, the way we're gonna get it into our app is the iPhone is gonna be through Xcode, and this is the tool that is gonna help us, not have to pay to deploy it into the App Store or anything. And sorry for that, it took a little bit. We're just gonna wait for it to open up. It's a little bit slow. Heavy files. But yeah, so let's see, it says no editor, but we're just waiting for all the files to come in. While we wait, I want to show you the place node SDK thing. And basically what you can do with place node is create an API key, test the sample key, and all that. So here you can see all the different API keys that I've used. So this is not the first time that I'm deploying this app because of issues, but here you can see all the places that I've saved. This was recent, and if you pull up the information, all the metadata, you can see basically where you save the map and the coordinates of every single node that I placed to create that map. And I think it's pretty cool. Here they're going to have eventually a map visualization tool coming soon. Hopefully we're going to be able to make use of that. And I know it only says one places. You can actually upload multiple places and maps into this, into the place node SDK console. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If we go here, it's already uploaded, so we're just gonna have to populate all these things. Again, pretty straightforward things, just making sure that we have all of our information in it and have, let's see, everything's good. We have selected Unity iPhone. If we plug in my iPhone now, it should come up anytime soon. There we go. Sorry for that. So now that my iPhone is connected, we can go up here and select Fernando's, let's see, right here, Fernando's iPhone. And with that, I think we have all of our information into it. I've only tested it with iOS 11, and we can build the app into the iPhone. We just have to wait for it to build into it and wait until it takes a while usually, but yeah, we just want to make sure that all of it is in. You're usually going to have a lot of errors come up. That's what I experienced, at least. I don't know if you can see that in the screen right now, but a lot of issues come up. Not entirely sure why. Nothing that has been too bad though. And yeah, now that it's built, yeah, we built it up. It's in my phone now, and as I was mentioning earlier, all those issues that you have come up, but I've never really had any trouble with them. And that's basically it. There's not much more to it. I'm gonna, like, for the process at least, and now I'm just gonna show you how the app actually works, and I hope this was helpful.